You know, Derek, it's very interesting. You just posted a new video because your, Wally that you care so much about died. In the past, I've argued with you on numerous occasions. You never listen. I always tell people, Derek, that actions have consequences, but people never listen. I told you should get a better vet team. I mean, we've argued about lots of other stuff too, but I guess here is what's relevant. So I told you to get a better vet team. And at first I compared, you know, Big Cat Rescue to you. I told you they had a vet team. They had a very good vet team that, you know, even performing surgery live has saved numerous lives. You know. They have a doctor that doesn't only hold a degree. They have many people with degrees, many surgeons, many, opinions. Many very smart people that just are able to discuss things and just actually solve things. Your doctor, on the other hand, according to you, is very good, is very intelligent. But of course, Derek, I'm stupid, right? I'm always wrong, right? So that's why even when Levi was the thing, you you couldn't save him. Because a doctor always has to look at dead bodies to actually find out what's right, instead of being able to look at symptoms and actually save them before, prior to them dying. Today I thought of something very simple. And I'm not making this because I hate you. Neither am I making this because I care about you. I'm making this because I care about the cats. And I don't want to look at your facility like it's some kind of dying, hospital for terminally ill patients. Because very soon, Derek, if you continue this way, your facility will only have 4 cats left. And those 4 cats came from your, breeding, Derek. So much for we don't breed. Big Cat Rescue kept their word. Lots of other facilities like Caroline and Tiger Rescue kept their word. Many other facilities like, what do you call it? Wildcat Sanctuary. There's a sanctuary called Big Cat Sanctuary. There's lots of sanctuaries with, well, not the best names, but you get the point. Everyone has a vet team. You have one doctor with a small team of, people who also perform surgery. Every other facility is able to provide vet teams, not because necessarily they can afford it, but because they want to see their cats alive instead of dead. You argued with me telling me that I don't know my stuff, as of most recently. Like I was trying to talk with authority, Derek. But you know what the funny thing is? Clearly, if I'm so wrong, in the past, in the future, and the present, you must be doing something right, huh? As it turns out. Your version of doing things right is having your facility slowly die and disappear. Have you ever thought about the fact and why people don't choose to give cats to your facility anymore? Have you ever thought about the facts why people, about why people prefer Big Cat Rescue over you? Why people prefer, other sanctuaries over you, tiger rescues, even sometimes, what do you call them? Crap, I forgot the name. But anyways, yeah. People prefer other facilities over you. People chose you a long time ago. I watched you ever since your old channel. I watched you on Vine. I watched you on Instagram. I watched you for a long time. I watched you on this channel ever since you started this channel. But these cats that I care about, and other people care about, are dying because you aren't willing to spend money on a vet team that can actually keep your cats alive. Because of course, less cats, more donations means you can't afford a vet team, right? Now that you've got a job, I know you got to pay for your son's college, but still you got a job. You couldn't find, enough motivation after all these cats have died. That even if they're savable, still died. Because of what reason, Derek? Because you prefer to have your cats die? Because you're stubborn, you're arrogant, you're ignorant, and you like to pretend you're smarter than me, Derek? Because your facility is the best, Derek? I know you're probably not going to watch this point, but that's besides the point. Point is, I've always told you that actions have consequences, but you never listen, Derek. And as time goes on, Derek, you're going to look like a hospital for terminally ill patients who just keep dying. You may have your doubts about other facilities, and I'm not saying they're perfect, but at the very least, they can take care of their animals the way they're supposed to. And they keep their word on not breeding, Derek. They keep rescuing, Derek. They do work with the law. They pass bills, or try to pass bills. They've got security systems with cameras all over their facility. They've got staff, lots of staff. And they don't exploit interns, because they come free. Derek, it's very interesting when I think about your life. You're like a man-child with a wife who just gives you advice on how to live it. I mean, I'm probably not right on that point. Nonetheless, you're very childish. You're not very smart. You got a degree in some weather stuff, or some whatever, space-related stuff or whatever. No, it's weather. But of course, because you got a degree in either one, you have to be very smart, Derek. Or as someone with a psychology degree, and also, a fair share of biology, knowledge, coming from high school and university, I'm planning to get a vet med degree, Derek. I don't know what, that means to you. It probably means you're still smarter than I am. But, whatever. Of course you're so smart, you do things so right, you do things your way, right, Derek? It's just impressive to me how you're so smart, but this stuff happens. I'm so wrong, you argue with me all the time. You've been saying things in your recent videos where I've argued with you for a long time about, in the past 1, 2, 3 years. Eventually, you blocked me like a child would because you can't admit the fact that you're wrong at some points. I've made comments where, people actually agree with me on. And of course, there's always going to be, the diehard fans of you who, no matter what I say, will support you. Giving you, a bigger boost to your ego, Derek. Maybe it's time to look at things a little more objectively. And put a little more value into your cat's life so you can actually afford a vet team that's better. Than to always tell people who criticize you they're wrong. I'm not the smartest one out there, Derek, but I'm smarter than you at least.